we're going to be looking at one of the ones that a lot of people tend to gloss over, and they're quick to shove down people's mouth, is the infamous supplements. For today, I'll probably touch on 2 for the most part, maybe 3, but there's 2 in particular I really wanna talk about, just because they quite often get used very frequently. They more times often than not by the average person. They tend to be used incorrectly. So the 2 I'm going to be talking about today is whey protein or protein powder and creatine. So going off of whey protein, main thing to understand with both of them is they are supplements. That does not mean you rely on them on your diet. You use them as supplementary in your diet. Whatever you're missing out on, you would use them. So I want to drill that to you guys first. That's what supplements means, is that I'm missing something, I'm going to supplement it with something else. So in regards to protein powder, you guys want to make sure you're getting your protein through normal food. Like get it through your chicken, your eggs, your legumes, your beans. I know they have vegan stuff, for those who are vegan and all that stuff. So just make sure you're getting your protein from your food first. All your nutrients, your carbohydrates, your fat, your vitamins, your minerals. Make sure you're getting, if you can get 95%, however much just a very high amount. Let's put it like 90, 95, 99% of your diet from actual food. Do so. Right? In my opinion, I'm not saying that whey protein powder is bad. Definitely not saying that. I'm just saying that for the average person who's working out or getting into working out, or someone who's been maybe doing it for a little while, you don't understand that it shouldn't be a core part of your diet. It needs to be an additive. Let's say you were running late for time, you had to run to the office, or you had to run to the plants or wherever you work, and you really have time to maybe pack a snack or have a lunch. But you have some fruit and you have some powder, so you can make a shake. Supplement a lunch you missed or whatever. That works. But if you're putting out pounds and scoops and scoops and scoops of whey protein, casein protein, egg, whatever proteins, whatever type of protein powder you're using, if you're putting away scoops of it, that's no good. That is no good. So I just, for today, just focus on make sure you're eating right. And the second one now is creatine. Creatine. Ooh, a lot of people get really, excited about creatine. A lot of people, I've heard of people using it as a weight loss supplement, which is actually pretty funny because it does the complete opposite. So I know people who use it for training and trying to build muscle, which it can contribute to that. I know people use it for weight loss, but like I said, another thing, get it from your diet. The average normal healthy person can get a sufficient amount of creatine from their diet. It adds very minimal benefits. From one of the exercise physiology class I took, because you guys know I'm a student. I believe one of the benefits, it adds anywhere from 2.5 or 5%, 2.5 to 5% increase in performance for normal, healthy individuals, right? Relatively young as well, anywhere from 25 to 40. It's not that really much of an additive bonus, so we all know supplements are expensive. So I just want to give you guys this information so you're aware that where you're putting your money. 1 and 2, to know that more times often than not, great diet, sufficient sleep, sufficient hydration. Those are the backbone of getting any sort of results, whether it's weight loss or muscle building or maintaining. That is the backbone of it, right? And addressing the weight loss thing. So what happens with creatine is that the amount of creatine that you consume is in your blood. right? The creatine is going to transport itself into the cells, and via a transporter, obviously. I'm not trying to bore you guys with physiology, just real basic stuff so you understand. So the creatine that's in the blood is going to go into the cell. It's going to make the cell expand. So let's say your cell's like this. You take creatine, it goes like this. Boom, pop. It'll pop open. It'll go in, and then it'll expand because the water that's in the blood is going to flow to an area of high concentration. So the water from the blood is going to go into the cell until it expanded. So what does that mean? In other words, you retain more water. Hence, you will see an increase in weight, which is why using creatine for weight loss makes no sense. Zero. Zippo. Zero. So you ever get someone trying to sell you creatine or whatever for weight loss, tell them no thank you, because you know exactly why now. That's for creatine. That's for the most part. One other thing I'll add is that for the main thing with creatine is it does have its benefits, but it's mainly for the older people or the elderly. As you know, as you get older, you know, your body can't maintain the same amount of stress and things as it could as before. So that's when a supplementation would be needed. Hence, supplement. Reduction, supplement with something else to elevate it back to where it should be. So for the elderly or older people who are active, creatine is beneficial. They can see anywhere from 5 to 15% increase in performance and strength and endurance. So the elderly, people with some sort of illness, as long as they go through their family physician and they get everything checked out, they do the right blood work, can use what I see some sort of benefits to creatine supplementation. So there are its pros and cons, but if you're the average, normal, healthy, relatively young adults with not too many, without any metabolic or physiological diseases, you don't need creatine. So just give you guys a quick recap. 1, protein powders. Use it when you really have to. Do not make it a staple in your diet. Get your nutrition from your diet. 2, creatine is good either for those who need to get a little bit more improvement for performance, the elderly or older people who are active, and one thing for the other thing on the flip side. So one side and the flip side of creatine, it doesn't really provide that much benefit for young, normal, healthy people. So that's my video for today. Today's video is just pretty much, I wanted to give you guys some knowledge on supplementation, because it's quite often one of the things that gets funneled right into people who are trying to engage in or change their mindset, get into healthy, active, healthy living, and it gets clouded by what's actually true and what actually works. So I wanted to give you guys that like a heads up, so when you're getting started, you don't jump. You're getting your equipment for training at home, or you're signing up at a gym, and then boom, you're going to checking out a cart of like $150 worth of supplements. So just keep it simple. Sleep, eat well, and hydrate, and train hard, train consistently. I'll say train consistently, and guarantee you the world of your opportunities you'll be able to achieve. So thanks for checking out my video. I'll just drop a quick disclaimer. So for the nutritional advice in this video, I'm not a registered dietitian. I'm not professionally inclined to offer any dietary advice. However, these are just the tips that work for me. These are my experiences. I'm passing it on to you. You guys can feel free to pick it up. If not, that's not a problem. So yeah, just like I said, closing off. So like the channel. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Please drop a comment below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, any advice you need. I would love to hear from you guys. Let's get on this journey together and keep building and keep working. See you guys, man.